Hey, I just wanted to make a quick video talking about the release of The Chosen Season 4 and how that's going to happen. Now, as far as we know, this is going to be released everywhere. I'm not exactly sure if that means internationally. I'm not exactly sure if that means every single, popular area where movies are normally shown. But it is going to be shown in a wide variety of theaters from Lionsgate. We know that Lionsgate has a large distribution, and we know it's coming in February. But actually, we know a little bit more information than even that. If we jump to this article right here, it can show us a little bit more about what's actually going on. We saw this beginning to get tweeted out and posted on Instagram by a lot of the actors and different parts of the Chosen team. So we know that February 1st will be the first 3 episodes of the season. So this is going to be a way longer version than we've seen previously when they released 2 episodes at a time, the first 2 and then the last 2 for season 3. So now we're going to get all the episodes in theaters distributed by Lionsgate, and it's going to be the first 3 episodes in theaters on February 1st. Then 4, 5, and 6 are going to be on February 15th. So that's exactly 2 weeks later. And then another exactly 2 weeks later, we're going to get the last 2 episodes, the finale 2 episodes 7 and 8 together in theaters as well. I do wonder if they'll add anything extra for the last kind of premiere there for episodes 7 and 8, or if episodes 7 and 8 are just going to be way longer, and so having just the 2 episodes will feel just as substantial as having the 3. Now, depending on the time of these episodes, these could be very long, right? It could be, if let's say hypothetically each episode is 45 minutes, which generally these episodes have been getting longer and longer and longer, not shorter. So if they're 45 minutes a piece, that's an hour and a half. So over 2 hours, right? For these 3 episodes that are going to be shown. So a decent sized movie. And it could be longer than that depending on if the episodes are closer to an hour, right? So almost 3 hours long, depending on the extra messages or commercials or whatever else that they have baked into the whole programming for The Chosen. Should be really interesting. Of course, we're all going to be there. I'm excited to be part of the theater experience and to kind of see what exactly is going on there, but we know exactly when they're going to come out: February 1st, February 15th, and February 29th, 28th, 29th. I think I've seen 29th somewhere else and 28th on this one, so should be interesting to see. What does this mean for the app? Well, I think obviously The Chosen will always be free, as Dallas has always said, but it's going to be a little while. I don't know if it's going to be like February 1st, and then 2 weeks later it's going to come out in the app, and then 2 weeks later the next episodes, and then 2 weeks later the next episodes. I don't know if it's going to be that quick, or if it's going to be like a month wait, or maybe even longer. I don't know how the theatrical releases are going to go, what Lionsgate has to say about all this. It's a new relationship, right? This is the first season when we're seeing Lionsgate kind of have their hands in a lot of these different things, so we don't know when that's going to happen. My thought is that it's going to be as fair as they possibly can, and that Dallas is going to release it as fast as he possibly can to the people on the app after going through the whole process of going into the theaters. Now, why are the theaters important? We've talked about this a lot of different times. It's not my favorite thing that not everybody has access to it right off the bat. One, it makes my job a little bit harder breaking down the episodes and talking about it in that way, but also it prevents a lot of people from going to the theaters in the first place. But I do understand that this is an amazing opportunity, not only for us fans to see the show on a big screen in a different way, in a more premium way, but also I understand that this brings in a lot of money for The Chosen to get ready for the next upcoming seasons. They want to do 7 seasons. It's going to take a lot of money. Remember, this season they did almost $5 million an episode, if not more than that. So it's a lot of money that needs to come in for them to finish the rest of these seasons and to do it properly, to do it in a way that we love, and to do it in a way that is such high quality, like we've seen The Chosen do over the last 4 years. So there's a lot of stuff coming up in the pipeline for The Chosen. Of course, if you want to see more content about The Chosen coming up and about season 4, all the breakdowns and all the fun stuff that's coming along with that, make sure you subscribe to this channel, The Chosen Sleuth, and we'll see you on the next one.